Thank you for seeing me through the gates, my lady. I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
Oh, the stories he could tell you.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do?
Brace yourself.
I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls. Tatienne has been gone for several days now, having left no word of explanation. And I began to fear the worst.
All right.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
You accept the moon and stars from Isabel.
Proof of that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon.
Iron Flagon.
Ask for me there.
All right. Yeah, prioritize the quest. Do it. Okay, thank you, Luna.
I should probably start here.
Oh. Yeah, start here by speaking to her other courtesans.
You wear the dame's brooch. She must trust you.
Enough to have me look for one of your colleagues. A woman by the name of Tatienne.
She's still missing then.
Sadly.
Oh, if only I'd comforted her.
You saw her before she disappeared.
The day before, she was in tears. She'd lost her comb, a gift from the dame. It wasn't anything fancy, but you could tell it meant the world to her. You see, Tatienne was an orphan, and she looked upon the dame as a mother, as do we all.
So she was upset.
And I didn't lend her my shoulder. But perhaps someone else did. Tatienne shared a room. Her chambermaid may have seen something. She's over there, sitting by the pond.
Thank you. Let's see what her chambermaid can tell us then.
Yeah. Who's sitting out right over here.
So you're the new escort the girls have been talking about.
Yep.
And you've already been sent off on an errand, eh? Poor boy. You'll be knackered before the real work begins later on tonight.
Let's not get to that point.
Told you share a bedchamber with Tatienne. Did she say anything to you before?
Before she went missing. Only that she needed to meet with someone. She did mention a name, but I know exactly who she meant.
Oh, do you?
Lad from the garrison. Annoying little shit. Spent every guil he earned on Tatienne and picked fights with anyone else who tried to buy her time. Followed her around like a lost puppy. Tatienne was flattered at first, but it didn't take long for her to get scared. She thought about saying something. But the dame was so proud of her for how much she was bringing in, and she didn't want to let her down.
This man from the garrison. Did you ever see him?
Of course I did. He tried to sneak into our room enough times. Slimy sod's got a scar over one eye. Claims he got it in battle.
You've been very helpful.
You have been very
Let him
helpful.
get away with this. Find him, and you'll find her.
A man from the garrison.
Helping out a whole bunch of whores.
Seems a trip to the barracks is in order.
What the heck is going on?
Well then, I suppose we
This is creepy. This is why they needed the M for mature rating for this game. Is there a bridge up there? Unless I can go down to get to where I need to, and actually I can.
Heard
Hey, you.
fell favourably.
I'm looking for a man with a scar over his eye.
Looking for a man? Does this look like a brothel branded? Fuck off.
Hold your tongue.
Jeez.
He wears the dame's brooch. One word from him and the Vale's doors will be barred to us for good.
That's how much power she
One man in the
carries.
garrison with a dodgy eye. His name's Yannick. I haven't seen him around lately, though.
On account of him being in war. Yannick left a few days back. Said he had dealings with a merchant there.
The dame thanks you.
Yeah, the Dame thanks
Moor is the
you.
last village on the road to Oriflamme. I should let Isabel know where I'm headed.
She's belling us too. They need have us march again.
Well, that was very crazy. Whatever your findings to Isabel. Yeah, we got to do two things, sort of, at once. Oh, hold on.
Clive, tell me you bear good tidings.
Not much.
That remains to be seen.
Yeah, I need to explain what's going on. As it continues to get dark.
Oh, Tatienne, you could have told me.
This Yannick. The soldiers I spoke to believe he's in the village of Moor. According to them, he claimed to have some business with a merchant there. Though that wouldn't explain his continued absence.
And you plan on traveling to Moor to ascertain the truth?
It's on the way to where I need to go.
Want.
Oh, it is, but I fear sending you there may cause more harm than good. The people of Moor are rather set in their ways. You'll find they have little love for bearers, and they will not hesitate to report one such as you to the constabulary.
Even though I have your
There
credentials.
is a man in Moor who owes me a favor. More than one, in fact. His name is Bertrand, and he works at the stables. Tell him I sent you.
I shall return as soon as I find something.
Alright then, to Moor we go. And now we got 2, 3, at least 3 more quests to do here in town. But for now we'll focus on getting to Moor. Because yeah, you know that something bad is going to happen. And there's Oriflamme right there. So it's on the horizon.
Oriflamme. How many bearers suffer to keep your granaries full?
Seems like the person of interest is going to be in that windmill. Yeah, we have suspenseful music being played right now.
That's enough for today, Branded.
It's going to be past the windmill. And another side quest pops up.
That's enough carrying. Up, the lot of you. There's still work to be done.
Yeah, they definitely work them hard around here. Given how close we are to the Imperial capital, which honestly I thought would be a lot further away.
If the people of Moor are as intolerant as Isabel says, it's no wonder the Empire never sent my unit here.
Buy, sell, or be
Oh, it
gone.
looks like they have weapons here, but yeah, I can expect pretty much everything to be weaker. Which it indeed is. Here you go, Castrian rules, don't need to worry about items. Alright. Oh, there's also an obelisk.
Weren't expecting any new Branded until the new moon.
Or is it?
I don't think he's a deserter, dear.
Yeah. Here's the person of interest, hopefully.
Are you Bertrand? The dame sent me.
Sounds about right. Only time I hear from her is when she wants something. Go on then. What is it?
One of her courtesans has gone missing, and I need to find her. A soldier who may have information on her whereabouts is rumored to have come here to meet with a trader.
Many traders stop to peddle their wares on their way to the capital, but only one's been seen quarrelling with a soldier.
Ooh.
Is he still here?
The trader? Oh, yeah. Stubborn sod stood his ground till the soldier got tired of shouting, from what I hear. If you seek him out, keep your head down. Fact is, folks round here would sooner hang a Branded than help him. And that's even with the dame's brooch for protection.
I
Understood.
guess even jewel-encrusted amnesty doesn't amount to much in a place like this. Alright then. You, sir.
What's this? A branded? Where's your master? Must I call for the constable?
Oh, hold on,
Come
hold
to
on.
you from Northreach, at the behest of the Dame. Perhaps you've heard of her.
Why, of course I have. I am the good lady's servant.
A crotchety old crank like you?
What is it that she requires of me?
Rumor has it you were seen arguing with a soldier some few days ago. A soldier with a scar over his eye.
Yes, that's right. He had a comb which he claimed was an antique. Said he wanted to trade it for a newer one.
Now the pieces are falling into place.
Old though it was, an antique it most certainly was not, as I told him. Nevertheless, he insisted that it was of great value and was quite vehement about my appraisal. I stood firm, however, and for all his bluster, he still purchased a new comb, albeit an inexpensive one.
And do you know where he went after that?
My customers aren't usually in the habit of telling me whither they are bound, but as it happens, this one did. Yonder ruins, strange as it may sound.
Oh boy.
My thanks.
Not at all. I would do anything for the Dame. Anything. Be sure and tell her, won't you, that I was helpful. I mean, most helpful.
Well, let's hope that you actually were genuine in your help. Because if not, then there will be consequences. Alright, back out into the field. See things walking about. I believe those may be
It
enemies.
smells of death here, Torgal.
Yeah, I believe they are. They are. In fact, they're required to kill. And let's do it.
You know what to do, boy.
Give it everything you got there, Clive. Well, that one got some airtime. I want to hold off on using them a break until further down the line, because I imagine that there'll be reinforcements coming.
You know what to do.
Bring it down. Combination stomp. That was a good move. He's not what you thought. Yeah,
Damn it all.
uh-oh.
Bodies. A man and a woman.
So yeah, the guy obviously has no intention of joining me in chat.
Well, the wolves have been busy. But the blood is long dry.
Yeah, looks like we found our soldier and our courtesan. And the comb.
So it is you. Tatienne.
My deepest condolences.
If that's true, then the body next to hers will be Yannick's. The girl Yannick went off to see every night. You said her name was Tatienne.
You. Did you follow me?
Now, why would I do that? Unless you think I'd have good reason to. But no. I was sent to find Yannick.
Well, here he is.
I have.
We both found who we were searching for.
Yeah, he was a jealous sod. Couldn't stand the thought of his woman with someone else. Then one day he sees her with a new comb. Thinks she's got herself a new gallant. Tells the garrison he's going to find the man and kill him. We know it's all talk, but then he disappears off to Moor for some dealings and doesn't come back.
If you mean this comb, it was a gift from the Dame.
If only Yannick had bothered to ask, eh?
Yeah, sadly.
Might not be rotting on a hill.
I think he meant to ask her something else. He stole the old comb and bought her a new one in the hope they'd wed.
Wed? Where would they have gone? Certainly not back to Northreach with a dame waiting.
Who knows?
We all know what happens to deserters. Tell the dame I'm sorry for her loss. When the lads come to collect Yannick's body, I'll see that Tatienne is delivered to the Vale.
Is that wise?
Ah, there won't be any covering up this mess. The most we can hope for is that the dame doesn't hold it against us. Speaking of which, I saw her in Moor just now. Could you tell her what happened? Might sound better coming from you.
Thanks, I guess.
I need to tell Isabel. Perhaps the comb will give her something to remember Tatienne by.
Oh, what a way to be introduced to the Empire, huh? Behind the rock is 3 more sharp fangs. Yeah, the side quests are everywhere now.
If it was a...
You are still in one piece, I see.
But
You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Thank you, but you needn't have come all this way just to tell me. I was on my way to see you.
You found her then?
I'm afraid so. And it's not going to be in a way you would prefer.
I see. My dear Tatienne. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan. Especially a client who's young and far from home. But rarely do such tales have happy endings.
I found this with Tatienne. I believe it was yours.
And I believe this belongs to you.
Thank you for returning it. I shall see that it has a place on her pyre.
Yeah, it's a melancholy outcome. It's 200 experience points and 1200 gil. And another meteorite chunk.
I should go.
Before you do, I have one last gift. A token of my thanks. The Vale counts among its patrons several high-ranking officers of the Imperial Army. According to one of the looser-tongued gentlemen, it would appear that the legions are planning to march south.
Otto mentioned the same thing.
But did he mention that it was all of the legions? This is no mere skirmish. Were I to guess, I'd say the Emperor planned to abandon the capital. But that couldn't possibly be true now, could it?
Yeah, what would cause that?
Take care, Clive.
I will. And thank you again.
Alright, nothing further to do here. Other than... Yeah, I wish I could do that more. Oh, I can.
You like that, don't you?
I mean, his penny even comes through the microphone.
Get it, boy.
Oh wait, he can even fetch too? This is a wolf, not a dog. What the heck? Gather at the abandoned chapel. Oh, gotta climb up there somehow. How should we go about it? Maybe... Oh, can I climb up here? No, it won't let me. Well, there's gotta be some way to get out there. Yeah, maybe this way. I think we just speed ran Carmen. I've never actually seen Carmen. Obviously, most people know music from Carmen. Young people would know that it was featured in the Disney movie Up. It featured on it very early in that movie. So we made it here. Oh, got R2 this one. Yeah, for someone whose handle starts with the name Bubba, I'm surprised you're actually interested in opera. Hey there, Sid.
Any trouble on the way?
And hey there, Jill.
None worth mentioning.
As I was telling Jill, it's worse than I thought. The capital's crawling with soldiers.
Any tunnels to use?
And here I am, the deserter come home.
Which is why we'll be taking the back door.
Yeah, gotta go through the big crystal itself. So, yeah, we need to light up a lantern, because it is nighttime now. Oh, we're in, is this in Orphalon, or is this in Moor, or is this in the town we were in earlier? The pleasure houses of Orphalon. Cause why not? And obviously Isabel works here. Oh, no, we're just being brought directly here. Yeah. This is definitely... How do we get here anyway?
Look, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than a...
Whorehouse.
brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
At least we know where all the action is. Yeah. This is for you. Keep it on the down low.
So then, how do we proceed?
We'll be using the glass gate. Tonight, just after sunset.
Where the shards are loaded for transport. That is one of the most heavily guarded points in all of Sambrec.
But not the most, which is a start. Besides, I know a shortcut straight to the heart.
A shortcut.
All right.
And how exactly did you come to know about this fatal chink in the Empire's armor?
They had an R2 unit being able to get the planes of the Death Star.
And may have ended up running for dear life after being discovered by Bahamut, but that's not important.
Sid, if the Mother Crystals truly are the cause of the Blight...
If? You wound me, Jill.
What I'm trying to say is, if the powers that be know all of this, why do they sit idle and allow it to continue?
In case you haven't noticed, the God-fearing people of this realm and their pious leaders care for but one thing, themselves. And they'll do whatever it takes to hold on to power. The rest of us are just a means to an end. The moment you raise your voice against them, you're decried as an outlaw, clapped in irons and slung in a cell to rot.
An outlaw.
Whoever controls the crystals controls the realm. But our kind can wield magic without them. To our rulers, we must seem the most convenient of tools. And the most dangerous.
But what makes them think they have the right to use us?
Because they can?
To leave us to die when our bodies are spent.
Does a nobleman weep for a broken mug? A torn tunic?
If it's expensive.
Our fate means nothing to them. No, this isn't a battle you can win with words. Believe me, I've tried, but nothing ever gets through. The world is simply not ready to listen. So to hell with talking. If they won't give us a say, we'll decide our fates another way. You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
I can't. But what of all the people you mean to rob of their comforts? Are you happy for them to call you outlaw?
Sid the Outlaw. That'll do me.
Yeah, he's just
Might
enjoying
at least
this.
Pretend to take this seriously.
Have a little faith, Jill. Even if you don't think much of my choice of digs. If it means my deeds will be remembered, I'll gladly play the role of villain. But first, we have a gate to crash. And once we're in, there'll be no turning back. So you best make ready. The world won't save itself.
No, I guess it won't. And so, now that we're within Oriflamme, we have to... Oh, hold on. So yeah, those are for side quests. But we want to go into Drake's Head in Oriflamme. Is this all part of God's plan? In majestic silence has Drake's Head ever stood vigil over the empire of Sanbreque and its bejeweled capital. Let's pay a visit. You reached a pivotal moment in the story. If you continue, will not be able to return. Oh, so once we go here, there's no turning back. Okay. We know that we still know there's side quests around, so yeah, we might just end up spending the rest of the night doing all those. Anyway, we began by going back to Martha's Rest. Yeah, if we are indeed at a point of no return situation, then best to stock up on side quests now.
I have to find him before.
Beginning with Sellsword Brennan.
Can't talk now, Oh, you're Clive, aren't you? Martha told me all about you. Word is you're a devil with that blade.
So they say.
You look like you're in a hurry. Where are you going?
Not far, I hope. But I dare not waste a moment. It might cost a man his life.
Sounds serious. What happened?
It's not so much what happened as what might. They've discovered he's a bearer, see? And now, one of his erstwhile friends and neighbors wants to see him clapped in chains.
Where is this bearer?
He wasn't fool enough to wait for the Imperials to arrive. Poor sod took to the road, left his whole life behind. But they'll be after him before long. I need to find him and get him to safety, fast. Here, if you've the time and the inclination, I could do with a hand. Will you help me find him?
Yeah, definitely.
Of course. We bearers have to look out for each other.
Thank you, Clive. With your help, we might catch up with him yet. His name's Norris.
That's an interesting way to spell Norris.
To Martha before the Imperials sniff him out.
You found him yet? You won't catch a bastard standing around clucking like old hens. That fucking snake played me false, acted like he was one of us, and the whole time he was one of them. We need him caught and handed over to the Imperials. Hanging's too good for him. Well, go on then. If he gets away, I'll see you fitted for a noose.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Ronald.
Yeah, calm down there, Ronald McDonald.
This one's here to help.
Put your clown makeup on.
Ha! Send a bearer to catch a bearer, is it?
I guess.
Not bloody likely. That's it. I'll find the bastard myself.
And pay for it with your life.
Now, Ron, it's dangerous out there. We wouldn't want you to come to any harm.
You want something done right, you don't send a bearer.
Obviously, you don't know about this bearer.
Clive, this might take a while. You start hunting our man, and I'll be along once I put Ronald's mind at ease.
Yeah, at least get him a Big Mac.
Said they saw Norris heading for the Fallen Gate. Maybe you could ask if anyone over that way knows anything. We have to find him. Don't let him slip through our grasp.
Alright, away we go.
I'd better find this Norris before Ronald takes matters into his own hands.
Off we go.
Bearers are hardly difficult to spot. What did he mean about being played false, I wonder?
We'll find out soon enough, won't we? As we cross the bridge. Are you the man? No, not quite.
You don't know a man called Norris, do you?
I do, as it happens. He ran off that way not too long back. Looked like he was in a right old hurry. And he had a lantern with him for some reason. Never known him to stay out after dark.
He was making for the marshes then. All right. Thank you.
Guess where we know where we gotta go. Getting there, that's the big challenge though. So as we commence descent, let's head on over and see what we can find.
You can't have got far. I better keep my eyes peeled.
And of course I'll also check to see if this thing is worthwhile. Of course the objective lies here. It's not good if he's only got his lamp and it's not on.
A lantern. The one Norris was carrying, no doubt. At least I know which way he went.
I do see a farm or a chocobo stable.
Someone made sure work of them. I wonder if that someone was Norris.
I guess we'll find out. Hold on. 10 bloody... Who puts 10 bloody hides in a treasure chest? Hey, you.
Norris, I presume.
Yeah, come on there, Chuck.
Leave me be.
You were never branded. So that's how you stayed hidden.
Ronald sent you after me, did he? Set an Imperial dog on his best friend. And when we were so close. I'll never forget the hatred in his eyes. But it doesn't matter now. I will not become a slave. As one bearer to another, please. Don't do this. You know how they treat our kind.
Ronald didn't send me. One of Martha's men did. He wanted to make sure you were safe.
You can trust me.
I don't understand.
Martha takes in bearers. She's a friend. You can trust her. Believe me.
I never knew. I can't say I'm surprised, though. She has a kind heart. Kinder than most.
Just wait here and stay out of sight. You'll be among friends soon enough.
Thank you. There's few would have been so kind.
Glad we could help.
Sorry. You're no Imperial dog. Far from it.
I've been called worse. I found a lantern back there. I assume it's yours.
Thanks. I dropped it when those creatures attacked me. But, if I'm honest, I wasn't all that sorry to be rid of it. Ron gave it to me.
Oh, jeez.
All right. I'll keep hold of it. I might be able to use it to put an end to the Imperial search before it begins.
I know what he's talking about.
A bearer without a brand. To have lived free for so many years. Only to be betrayed by a friend.
Oh, can we not just directly fast travel to... Yeah, travel to the obelisk. Like, I remembered that was something you could do. I just needed to actually do it.
I'll be fucked if I'm
Right, Brennan. Have we knocked some sense into
There you
Mr.
are,
McDonald?
Clive. How goes the search?
well branded. Have you found the bastard yet?
Jeez, dude, calm
Only
down.
what was left of him. A corpse, torn apart by monsters. And this.
Yeah, your parting gift.
Let me see that. No. It can't be.
Shall we consider that the end of the matter then? Or do you need to see a body?
No. I mean, I've no use for bearer bones. He's dead. Let that be an end to it. Only wish those whose job it was had done what they were supposed to do and spotted him sooner.
Yikes.
Letting a bearer go about without a brand? It's not right, I tell you. Who'll want anything to do with me now, eh? There goes the bearer lover, they'll say. I'll be a laughing stock.
You're a clown, you already are a laughing stock.
Is it true, Clive? Is Norris really...
No.
He's alive. You'll find him in a hut in the marshes. He's expecting you.
Oh, you crafty.
Yep.
Still, you did the right thing. Thank you. It's not much considering, but please, take this.
Well, thank you very much. And so there we go. Got 20 experience points and another 100 ability points added. And we got another meteorite. This stuff just keeps piling up. And I am down with it. Where's that other quest? Here we are. It comes from you, an in-hand.
I've seen your face before. You're a friend of Martha's. Help us, I beg you.
Help you with what?
Bandits in the Golden Stables. They're waving their swords around. I think they're gonna kill someone.
Uh-oh.
When I saw what was happening, I slipped out the back. I should have stayed, but... Oh, please help them.
Yeah, I think we know what's going on.
All right. I'll see to your problem.
Thank you.
How many were there?
I was out of the door too fast to count.
Oh, in
It's a
there?
nasty bunch, though. Be careful in there, all right?
Okay. Let's see if we can't cause any disruption. We're going in.
Ha! Golden Stables my ass. All Martha's hiding back here is coppers.
Hey. Do we need to talk?
Oh, that's a fine sword, friend. Heavy, though, I expect. What say we relieve you of it?
How about no?
Get him, lads. I want
Yeah, barkeep, stay hidden. I'm gonna need to teach these boys a lesson. I'm just breaking tables, breaking chairs, I'm breaking everything. But whatever it takes to deal with these goons. And we got some more right out of it. Sorry for destroying your establishment.
My blade, thank you.
There he is, the hero of the Golden Stables.
Hello there.
People will think twice about pushing us around again, thanks to you. We're lucky you were nearby.
So am I.
No good cowards wouldn't have dared set foot in the place if I'd been here, of course.
But you weren't. I thought you told me you had someone watching the place.
The Blood Axes keep an eye on the tavern, yeah. When they're not busy keeping the peace, that is. I've spread them as thin as they'll go. The Empire might be in charge, but that don't mean they care to keep us safe. If it weren't for the Blood Axes and me, merchants won't come near these lands for fear of what might happen to them.
I see. Then you do Rosaria a great service.
She certainly
Just
does.
as you did today. You're a useful man to have around. Here.
And there'll be a mug of something tasty waiting for you whenever you next stop by.
Right, we've got work to do for to make this place presentable. You best be going before I arm you with a mop.
Yeah, probably to clean up all the blood that I left behind. And steel silk, who? Yeah, you did mention that before. But I'm just really worried about the point of no return situation. Map. Yeah, the remaining three are within Northreach.